Can you feel that? A beautiful unity has taken place with two very prominent VAs, Yusuke Kobayashi and Yumi Uchiyama. The two are very important pillars for current isekai, with their respected series they voice for being Mushoku Tensei and Re:Zero, which are currently the biggest and best isekai currently out. Both voice the main leads, which makes Rudeus and Subaru a canon ship. Or at least in my book, they're a canon ship now. Or you can make Subaru and Puck the main ship in Re:Zero. Or Rudeus and Roxy's dad in Mushoku Tensei. Alright, both those last two are going a little bit too far. The main point is, even the authors of both series are best buds. Yet the fandom seems to be at each other's throat, and also seems to hate the other series. Why is that, you might be asking? Well, let's find out together. At the beginning of time, humans have always been territorial creatures, who always seem to have a thirst for the best thing and to protect it. But this tribal way of thinking has led to fights and conflicts around the world, such as fights over territories, meaning wars, which in turn caused famine and death to run rampant. Then humans later started to put more meaning into the media they consumed, which isn't a bad thing on paper, but there are some who push too far and burn the paper, making us look like monkeys throwing shit at each other. A perfect example of this is the waifu wars. I myself am not above this, but these goddamn degenerates fighting over who is best girl is a primary example of this behavior. But some people take it way too far, like sending death threats to authors just for not making their Deku and Bakugo ship canon. This behavior is not good and should not be the norm, which it isn't thankfully, but the minority still seems to overshadow the majority. Now to the main point. Re:Zero fans believe they have found God's work in their piece of fiction, that Tappei has the greatest and biggest cock and just seems to be a Chad among Chad, which he is. Then Mushoku Tensei fans believe their series is divine law and will cure their ED, and that Refugien is the GOAT and is a writing god, which he is. The problem occurs because both believe one is the best, and that leads them to target any enemy that seems to not believe that they're number one. They treat their series like a country they have to defend. They have to be a world power. They call each other shit and that the other series is nothing but trash. But those morons who write things like this are trash themselves. But they are most likely the minority of each series. Alright, we found the main root of the problem, but this begs the question, can they coexist? Re:Zero and Mushoku Tensei are both spectacular series to watch, and are both brilliantly written. If you ask me, both are in contention of being my favorite anime or light novel. I love both series and hope they continue to get adapted. With the news of the VA's marriage, and both authors just being buddies, I hope that we can learn to appreciate both their respected series. I believe we can get along, and so does Rocky Balboa.
The two guys killing each other, but I guess that's better than 20 million. Я думаю, что это лучше, чем даже 20 миллионов долларов. What I'm trying to say is that if I can change,
Я думаю, что каждый должен измениться.
and you can change,
Вы можете измениться.
everybody can change.
Alright, for those of you who haven't figured it out yet, the answer is yes, we can get along. Majority, let's rise up. Anyhow, I've been MiniDragon21. Please leave a comment if you're a Chad that enjoys both, and subscribe if you want more content like this. Peace.
Both? Both. Both is good.